Here we go, guys. We got the countdown going. There it is. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Talking the Fast Lane. Very, very special episode, live at First Spin. And what better way to open up this show than to have these guys with me, the guys from Hurricane. So, brand new album, Reconnected.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, brand new album. Brand new album, Reconnected. But we're giving you a chance to listen to this album before it's released so you can, kind of get prepped for what we're about to bring you here, because these guys brought 11 tracks that are just amazing. And so for the audience tonight, we're really excited to have you all listening with us. So we're going to kick this off with the first single from this album, the first track, Rockstar Cheater. So I'm going to let Mikey Hansen, the man on drums, talk about this song as it's his baby, kind of. Go ahead, Mikey.
Hey, guys. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our show. So Rockstar Cheater, our single off the new Reconnected album from Hurricane. So basically, what Rockstar Cheater, what it formulated with first was, it came from when I went through a divorce. And one of my buddies told me, man, you gotta do a song. You got to do a song that's called Rockstar Cheater, because every time I would go get my stuff out of the house, she'd call me a rockstar cheater. Well, the funny thing is about this song, it's not about me cheating, it's about her cheating. So she's the rockstar cheater. So it's actually opposite of what you think it may be about. And, yeah. Right. So anyways, I brought it to the guys, and I said, hey, why don't we do a song called Rockstar Cheater? And it sat for a minute, the name did, because we were working on so many other songs at the time. But the guys all were like, hey, that's a great title. Robert was even like, yeah, man, that's a killer title. I think that's a gold title. It's a good one. So I wrote, started writing all the lyrics for it the best I could. And then Daniel came and helped massage it, because obviously Daniel's the one singing it. And, he put his words in it too, a little bit, helped out, massage it so it all had nice cohesiveness. And then the other guys, I kind of came to them and said, this is how we do it, how we wrote some of the songs in the band. So, so I just said, hey, I kind of see it like this to Robert, and a little bit like that to Tony, and so we came up with this song, and we wanted it to be a fast driving tune, and something that's a banger. We needed a banger for this record, and so this was the one. Yeah. So it's about a divorce. So.
What it was the last song we recorded for the record,
right?
Yeah, it was the last song we put on the record, and it almost didn't make it, because we were just, we were pressed. So we did it though. We managed. It was a very tough way to do this record. We had definitely, it was a journey for all of us to do this.
Yeah, Robert was going, Tony, you got 10 minutes to lay the bass tracks. So 11, not 10, 11. No, but like Mikey was saying, it was the last. Listening to all the other songs, we wanted something that was really like the 80s up swing, up tempo, and that was a hook that I had. Yeah, down. But I was doing it with finger picking, and it sounded. I said, I'm just going to try with the guitar. When I laid that track, we started laying all the parts on top of that. But yeah, it's definitely a true story. Yeah. Remember probably forever.
Yeah. Well, now that you guys put it to music, he's definitely going to remember.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah.
I never forget it. Yeah, you remember.
People that can relate to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure people can
Etched in history, that one.
That's it, and the first track on the album too, so that makes it even better. So he's definitely not gonna.
First track.
That's it. All right, so here it goes, guys. Now that you know what it's about, Rockstar
She told me to pack my bags and grab all of my
love the vocal line
Oh,
there.
hell, guys.
And yeah, that was really excellent.
You know,
The vocal line, the way you stretched it, doubled it. Very cool.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, it was.
you know,
Yeah,
John.
feeling
I
it.
don't know if you know this. What's that? What'd you say, Dan? I missed you.
No, I just said that. I was just tagging on the end of Robert there. That was just the ending that I was feeling when we were writing it. So
Yeah, it was
I
great.
went with
Yeah.
that.
The phrasing was
Yeah,
awesome.
cheers, bro. Cheers, man.
The phrasing was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he brought
Come on,
to
people.
Polling questions or anything? How's this work?
we got a chat going here on YouTube, and then we got a call-in link that was shared out there. So anybody that wants to call in to ask any questions from these guys, new, old, you name it, they're here to answer it. So we're here to have a good time and enjoy
Okay.
this album and enjoy it with you. That's the main thing.
So John,
Sure.
That's definitely the main thing.
So John, the beginning of that song, Rockstar Cheater, you probably don't know this, and the public doesn't know this, but the beginning, I actually used a real gong on the beginning of that song. I have a 32-inch
Nice.
gong in my basement, and I mic'd it up. And that first hit at the beginning, when Robert goes, wow, and hits his guitar, that first hit, that's a 32-inch gong. There's no samples or nothing. Everything is real.
That's cool.
It is cool.
It's really
That's a perfect
intense.
way to
like,
open that album, guys.
that was excellent. Yeah, I
Take it.
got- yeah.
You know what? Now that you announced that, everybody's going to ask for more gong and more cowbell.
Yeah.
That
You
is-
want more cowbell?
That's right. That's right. We got the gong thing going. We'll be on the next SNL with a gong.
Right.
Tony, what are you drinking?
Let's get into this.
What are you drinking, Tony?
Uh-oh.
I'm drinking wine.
What's
It's
that?
9:30 for me. I have a glass of wine every night about this time.
There it is.
I remember what it is.
What
Perfect.
It's a healthy thing.
what do you got?
That's what I got too.
Pinot
or
or,
what?
or Cabernet or
No, it's probably a cab.
No, it's a red
nice.
Oh, it's a red blend. I love red blend.
bourbon barrel.
Bourbon barrel red blend.
Yeah, yeah.
It's well deserved.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah,
deserved.
we should
brother.
work on an endorsement.
Cheers, everybody. Yeah.
Cheers.
That looks good.
Cheers, pal.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mikey, how's the ship going out there? Or Dan, how's the ship going there, man?
It's good, man. Yeah, it's good. We got arrived in Italy a few days ago, and 4 gigs on the trot, as you can probably hear. So I'm looking forward to one more tomorrow and then a couple of days off. But yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice. Big ship, lots of people.
It's nice having the days off on the ship, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, man. I'm gonna
I like it when
catch up on
I
it.
always liked it when we pull into port and everybody got off the ship and I had the whole ship to myself. I love
The
that.
whole, yeah. Yep. No,
That's the
good.
best.
I'll definitely be taking advantage of
Yeah.
a big bed with no one there. So I'm gonna catch up on some sleep, I think.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. I mean, hey, this guy's he's a top tier vocalist. He needs to
Yep.
take care of himself. I mean, we need this guy around for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tenors of rock.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's definitely
How
it.
many guys are on this? How many guys are on this road trip?
There's only 3 of us
I
now,
mean,
man.
ship trip.
Yeah. So we went from 5 of us down to 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Such is life after the pandemic. But yeah. Yeah.
So let's let the fans in on some of the background. We talked about this on the show, but tell us about how this started.
I mean, with it, this is from Hurricane in 20 plus years, and everything that you guys did
To this, I mean, we knew
what this band was about.
but now this really transcends,
The classics and brings it to the modern age right now, and it's a really good album. Tell us about how this lineup formed and how all this got started.
Well, basically,
Well,
the first thing we had to do is line up all the planets, because everybody's busy doing other things. And once we got the right lineup together, which Mikey was already a part of it, and Robert and I, we go back, 130 years or something like that. But we didn't have the right singer, until we met Dan, and Dan was the guy, and that was a big hang up for us that took us so long, because we were looking for the right guy. And everybody, like I said, everybody was busy doing other things. Robert was out on the road. I was on the road doing stuff. And Mikey, I'm sure you were too. And, Dan, he was doing his a Tenors of Rock thing, which is probably what he's doing right now on the boat. And, the schedulings were always a conflict. I was on on another ship, and they had to wait for me to get home to do my bass tracks on some of these songs. So when I got home, I right away went on it and got them done. So before I had to go back out again, and that's kind of the way it worked for me. Mikey, you had to build a studio in your basement, a drum studio, to make this work, because we had to do it all remotely, because of COVID, and everybody lives so far apart and everything. We can't get in a room and bash it out. So we had to do it remotely. We get ideas, we send it email, and it just kept going back and forth like that for each song. And finally, as soon as I'd get Mikey's drum track that everybody was happy with, then I would lay my bass lines down. And for me, it was an easy process, because I have my shit set up to where I could easily record a bass track, and it's pretty simple. Then I just email it, and I've done sessions that way before. I've done just doing different things like that. As a matter of fact, I played one track on the new King Cobra album. It's called "Dance with the Wind." That's Carl's asked me to play on that track, and I did it. So it took me maybe half a day to do it. So that's where I was at, but it was all done remotely, and that's the only way we could do it. And a lot of bands are doing it that way these days. It's easier, you're under no pressure. You do it in your own sweet time, and we did it. Everybody has their studios at home, and that's how we do it.
Ideally,
and
my preference is doing pre-production at the rehearsal, working out, experimenting together, and then going in to lay down because the drums always have to be the foundation. So sometimes you have to kind of imagine, and it will come later. But a lot of people have been doing that nowadays. I mean, if you've done it the other way, you can do it the other way too, meaning reverse, or and that's being really good experienced players. So just you have to adapt to the situation, and we had to with COVID, so it worked.
Yeah,
it really came out well. It's like we and adding on every other parts.
It goes a lot faster doing it the old school way. It does go a lot faster because we're all there, and if we want to change a part, we talk about it and we do it. It's instantaneous. Doing by email, you have to wait for the other person to answer the email and listen to it, and he may not answer it for several hours, so or even a day or two. You don't know. So we had to. It's a slow process doing it the remote way. The fastest way to do it is in pre-production in a room where all the musicians are there. So.
Yeah, but thanks to the digital world, we were able to do it. And, Daniel will come from Vegas to some being there with him, working on the songs. And then Mike also flew in. The drum tracks also at Andy's. Every different, which is kind of.
It was, yeah.
The bottom line is we got it done, and thanks to the digital world, we got it done.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the only time I was actually in a recording studio recording bass was Under Pressure. I did that, and I did Don't Change Your Love in a recording studio. Everything else was out of my own studio here at home. So
Yeah, there was only like 2 songs I did at Andy's, and everything else was at my house. And what we did was with Andy Zuckerman, we would do drum tracks, and then we would check for phasings and stuff. It's pretty cool because we did it remotely. We checked for phasing issues and stuff. Like usually you do that in front of each other, and like you do it in a console. It's in the other room, and to do that far away, make sure the room was right, making sure the room mics were separated far enough in the right positions. I mean, drumming is. Listen, these guys know that the drumming is probably the hardest thing to record, and it takes the most.
Yeah.
IOs. I'm running 14 mics on that kit. So, and I'm running a trigger system too, so we can, if we had to sample in, we could do that. But, we were prepared. But yeah, it was quite a lot of work, man, putting it together.
Oh,
but
sure.
we're an oil machine now,
Right.
yeah, you got it all down pat now. So
Yeah.
you can record anything at any time.
Yeah.
You're ready to go. So
Yeah.
So that means
we're going to work
he's
on
ready
rehearsing
again.
also
That means
with
there's another
there's a
album.
company. It's called Elk.
yeah, that's our
We
next
have more
step,
material.
Robert.
What's that? What,
That's our
Tony?
next
Sure.
step is to do the elk rehearsals before we do a real rehearsal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll do both. We can do like kind of arrangements and experiment and then get together. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear anything new that you guys have made. Based on this right here.
Well, we're hoping that the fans like this record, man. We're hoping that this record, lights everybody up. So we want to do another record,
Yeah.
I think that it will. Like we said on the earlier show, the fan response so far, at least from what I've been hearing, is excellent. People like what they hear. They're buying the album. I think it's going to be a good launch. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, so far
We
so
hope
good.
so.
Yeah, so
Shall
far
we spin
we're-
another one?
Let's do it. All right, I'm going to let you guys pick. If you let me pick, you know what song I'm going to pick already. So.
Uh-oh.
You want
Yeah, you
Danny,
pick,
why don't you
Daniel.
pick?
Pick, Dan.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Okay. What about Disconnected?
there you go.
Great song.
All right.
The grind and
Great
cruiser.
song.
One of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Disconnected. Love that intro.
Yeah.
Swipe it to the left, swipe it to the right. Who's gonna be my lover tonight? Text me what you want, send a message now. Let's try to make it happen somehow. Will you like it like this? Will you like it like that? Or will you be my lover tonight? Am I really looking at you? Are those eyes of yours really blue? And are you really looking back at me? Disconnected from a live news feed. Are we both just stuck inside a time machine, watching the world through the eyes of the TV screen? Scan my eyes, take my fingerprints, verify I'm not a glitch. Enter your PIN, dial 1 to send. Sorry, I don't understand. Please say that again. I'm not really looking at you. Are those eyes of yours really blue? And are you really looking back at me? Disconnected from a live news feed. Are we both just inside a time machine, watching the world through the eyes of a TV
That's our psychedelic song. Dark and psychedelic.
Really is.
Psychedelic. What makes it psychedelic? I'm curious.
It's just old school sounding.
Why do you think it makes it sound psychedelic?
It makes me want to take mushrooms. That's why.
Wow.
That's it.
Is it that trippy?
He's a shroomer.
It's a trippy song. It really is a trippy song. It's great though. I love it.
It is. It really mellows.
It's got a lot of layers.
Sure.
Yeah, darkness into
for sure.
Music also. It's got a lot of energy. If you listen to my solo at the end, it's ripping somebody's face off. That's what I visualize.
It definitely is.
Towards the end. Just like the movie Face Off, but with your fingers like, oh. But it's very dark, but it's also romantic in a way.
Yeah, it's just got a great groove too. It's got that real behind the beat groove. Yeah.
Groove, romantic, and on a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What better way to put it?
Yeah,
and really, guys.
Song called Shroom.
I know we got people watching. We're waiting for some questions. Anybody out there? The guys are here to answer your questions. We got 11 songs. We played 2 of them. Any questions? Classic questions. Stuff about the new album, and even live shows. I know you guys have a few things in the works right now. So, get out there. I mean, the album hits tomorrow, August 25th. It's Deco. Guys, give them the links here so we can get them moving here. Where can everybody get this album?
Well, the main link is hurricaneofficialrockband.com. That's our website, and all the links are on that website to pre-order or order the bundles. And it goes to both Escape Music Ltd. And to Deco Entertainment. It goes to both those. So wherever you are in the world, you can order it from each one of those links. So yeah, this is a worldwide release, and other ways you can get it is on all the streaming services. It's all there, so you can stream it Put it on your phone or whatever you want. It's all good. And the streaming services in Europe, from what I understand, are going to be active as of tomorrow when the album is released. That's what the president of Escape Ltd, who handles all of Europe and Japan and all those places like that, he told us that when it's released, it'll all be on a stream, be able to stream it on all the websites.
Nice.
In Europe.
But www.
Nice. And trust me.
Hurricane official website. I'm sorry, we have a delay. No, what I was saying is for once tour dates, where to buy the albums, like Tony was explaining, it's best to follow us on www.hurricaneofficialrock.com. And it's been up constantly.
That's right. And in South America, it's on Hellion Records. It's a Brazilian record company. Right. So we are on that label. They're distributing our album through, it's on Hellion Records. And I think that link might be there as well.
So you can get this thing everywhere. I mean, it's and you guys have a couple different things to offer here too. It's not just, the CD, but you have special vinyl packages, and then you have different things. There's things that are signed. Tell us about that.
Well, Deco's selling, and you can order it all on the link. The bundles. It's an album, it's a CD, and it's a guitar pick and a signed picture of the band and a patch, that you can put on your jacket, iron it on or whatever. The Hurricane logo, the gold Hurricane logo. So it's they got a lot to offer, and it's a good price for all that stuff. If you're a true fan, you want all that stuff. So.
Right. Yeah, we're definitely looking forward. That vinyl release and everything looks really nice, and the presentation and everything too is exceptional. I know it's something that the fans are definitely going to want. Mm-hmm. So, everybody that's listening, we got we got 11 tracks here, like we just said. Reconnected is a new album, and these guys are back. I mean, this is official. You listen to this record, it's exceptional start to finish. I mean, I've listened to this thing 5 or 6 times through at least, and I think it sounds best, like I said, when I'm out in my truck and I throw it in there, and I got a good sound system in there. It's good to rattle the windows with this baby. So up next, guys, we hear Disconnect, Star Cheater. I mean, really, when you look at the list right here, you could basically play anything.
Innocent Girl, I like that one.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was a song that was spinning through my head this morning when I woke up. So yeah, we definitely got to hear that. Yes. Now it's spinning through my head again. So here we go, everybody. Track 5 from Reconnected.
It's been an hour since 9. She checked her makeup by the vanity. They changed her clothing 10 times. Fed the kid where your daddy be. I can show you your life. Let me sing you your life. I can show you your life in time. I've seen the world right through your eyes. I can show you a world. You were an innocent girl in time when there was a time. The wind blew cold at the park. And talking lonely 57th Street. She works long hours so hard, tries to convince us film of Monroe. Woke up later, cried herself to sleep. Does it have to be so? Let me sing you your life. I can show you your life in time. I've seen the world right through your eyes. I can show you the world you ever need as a girl in time. When there was a time. Let me sing you your life. I can show you your life in time. I've seen the world right through your eyes. Let me show you the world you ever need as a girl in time. When there was a time. Let me sing you your life. Take a walk through your life. Take a walk through your hopes and your freedoms. Memories so big. There's always someone watching you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to relearn that bass part.
I'm learning them all
What did I
now.
do there?
That's what's great about that song is it just makes you feel good.
It's a driver.
It's such a yeah,
Positive.
it is. It's
Yeah.
a fantastic song.
Okay,
No wonder it's been running through my head for a
Imagine-
few days.
John, you drink beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Who doesn't?
You drink beer?
Boy,
I do.
Yeah, I'm not a huge
Sitting in
beer
a
drinker, but
tavern. But picture getting a really good big. And you're sitting in the tavern with your buddies and your girls, and this goes in the jukebox, right? And you just sit down. You drink around. It's a party song. It's a rowdy song, kind of like a Viking
that's
song.
it.
That's the Viking.
That is it's that's
Don't
it.
be messing with
That's
the
it.
Vikings, man. This is a Viking.
There you go. Just bang on it, man. Just bang.
Right.
Well, the last name like Hanson, you got to be a Viking, right?
Damn right. It's an H.
There's no doubt about
Then
that.
it's my
That's it.
Gemini
There
sign
it
when I turn it sideways.
Yeah.
And where they carry swords, he has his drumsticks.
Yeah.
Right.
These
Right
weapons.
here.
He's a man possessed.
That's right.
Guys, I'll tell you what, when this gets released, tomorrow and people start to stream it, I think they're really gonna love it. I mean, I can't see, where people aren't listening to this over and over and over again. It really is any type of music, of this genre that you like, you guys have everything in here. And I think that's what's
Thanks, man.
another thing that really stands out about this.
Thanks, John. I think I've said it before too, but I go through phases of having a favorite song, a personal favorite song. Every time I listen through the album, I'm like, oh shit, I really dig that song. And then I'll leave the album for a couple of weeks and listen to another song again, and I like that one as well. So I think overall, I can probably speak on behalf of all of us, but we're all pretty proud of it. So yeah, we hope the fans enjoy it. We hope they like it
Yeah.
because we do.
That's
Shall
great
we
to
spin
hear,
another
too.
one?
Absolutely.
Let's
All
do
right.
a shadow. Let's do Behind Your Shadow,
Ooh,
which
Good
features
one.
Dan
yeah. That's
with
with
his
that,
incredible voice.
that's with that backbeat, English backbeat groove. In it.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. We know how it was played now, and this is my favorite song.
Oh, cool.
I love this song. I mean, the first time I heard it, I was like, "This thing's a hit." It just it brings so much emotion all the way through it. So
Sure.
let's get that on there. It's a great song.
Yeah, man, let's go.
Behind Your Shadow, track 4, Reconnected. Let's listen.
Dreams of yesterday, just dreams slips away. Think about your life, the price you pay. I was the one who loved you, and be sure you open what you said, and so much more. I told you once, I told you twice, it doesn't matter. Don't push your luck, you won't find me behind your shut door. Many times we've lost it. Many times we tried. Two precious hearts are broken, are broken. It's all a waste of I told you once, I told you twice, it doesn't matter. Don't push your luck, you won't find me behind your shut door. I told you once, I told you twice, it doesn't matter. Don't push your luck, you won't find me behind your shadow.
That one's deep.
Yeah,
That's a deep song.
Yeah, man, that's a song
Yeah.
where you take your time.
Yeah.
It's a take your time song. There's no rush on that one. You know what I mean?
that's right.
Mm.
And
Wanna
just let it
feel that
ooze
air
into you
between
because
your
it's
notes.
right. That's
No, John,
to me, guys, that song is
I
it's
we
epic.
have to perform.
That's the way I feel about it.
Thank you, John. Can you hear me?
I
Yeah, we
Go
can hear
ahead.
you.
Can you
Go
hear
ahead,
me?
Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
signal going in and
Yeah.
out. Yeah, this is a song that we actually had pre-production. We rehearsed. We've played it at the M3 Festival and also the Rocktember Festival and also some
Yeah.
of the clubs that we've done. So, yeah, this song was really dear to us because we did get to play it live. Yeah, it's a lovely song.
Yeah, we love it.
That
It's
is
a fun
that's
song
that's
to
a
play too.
song. I mean, I can imagine what the fans, hearing this live too. They have to be loving it. The ones that had a chance to hear it so far.
Yeah. Got a
And
lot
there was-
of power behind it.
It's actually
Right.
interesting because when we will play it out, this is what happens, and this is what happens in new records come when there's something new to the audience. They're just listening. But now that out that's coming out tomorrow, that I myself I can see the experience audience singing along to some of the songs, especially like this song, because they were not familiar with it before. And now they'll eventually, they'll be
Right.
familiar. Yeah, that's going to be exciting for us to see that.
And that's also the beauty of Dan's voice, because the way he sings, you can really hear what words he's singing, and that's going to make it make people sing along with the song. It's going to make it that way, and that's very important. You got to understand what the singer is singing.
I do enjoy singing that one. Yeah, for sure.
And you could hear that emotion too, Dan, that comes across in that song. I mean, it's powerful, it's moving, it's everything that a song like that should be. It takes you on that journey.
Honestly, thank you. Honestly, I think when I first joined the band, one of the first songs we rehearsed, because we were going to do it at M3, was that one. So it's a special one to me too.
It's like everything that we listen to on this album, we just better and better. Like you said, like all you guys say, it's hard to pick a favorite, because it's it's really good. And I love the fact that not only is Hurricane back, but you guys are back in a big way. It's you've been a band that I've been a fan of for so long, and I've been listening to you even when the band wasn't doing anything, still listening to those albums and everything. And then now to have this, and to have this time now and with you guys and this record, I mean, it means the world to me. And I just hope that fans really jump on and take it to where you guys deserve to be. There's no.
Yeah, that's what we want. We hope so. It's all up to the fans now. It's all up to the people, to make this happen.
Yeah, we want to take them with our journey,
Yeah.
So, we got it. They got to dig it,
We want to take our fans with us on the journey.
Yeah.
That's it.
We always like to talk to people after the show. We'll come out and hang out, and a lot of people charge for meet and greets, and right now our charge for a meet and greet is $0. We'll come out and hang out with you.
See, that's cool.
You buy us for a beer.
Yeah.
That's it. And nowadays the way the music is, I mean, it's not like it used to be. The fans, it's almost like they expect that interaction, because the more they interact with the artist now, the better shot you have of having a lifelong fan. Whereas back in the day, I mean, all I had to do was hear the music and you had me as a fan. But the way things are now with the streaming and everybody's $0. And it's amazing. So you have to have that different way to connect.
Yeah, we like our fans. We want to hang out with them and talk to them, and it's all fun for us. We all love it. At the Rock Timber, we went out there to the T-shirt booth, and we hung out there at the T-shirt booth
the whole day after we played.
Yeah, after like 2-3 hours after our show, we hung out there with all the people that wanted a T-shirt, and
and we
we're signing and taking pictures, and we're happy to do all that stuff. We really are.
There was all these little 10-year-olds that wanted autographs on their gym shoes and their socks.
Yeah, that's all good.
All kinds of stuff. They're like, you guys rock. My mom and dad told us about you. And no. The mom and dad are standing in the back smiling, reminiscent of when they were young. It's nice to see the little guys and little girls coming in to dig the band, man. Yeah,
it's nice.
Kids,
They like the 80s heavy rock vibe, They're good people.
Yeah, got their little mini jacket patches, with their little Levi jackets on, the little guys, with all their Poison and Motley Crue, Hurricane jacket patches and all that stuff.
Yeah.
See, that's great to hear. When you that, and I think at least us in America, we need something to, for the people to hang on to, because right now there's nothing. I mean, it's about you could get rock and roll. There's no substance. It's just kind of like, here it is and move on,
Yeah, it's I agree with that. The only thing that's really keeping people interested is maybe country music and heavy metal, rock and roll, heavy rock, melodic rock stuff. I'm not a big fan of some of the stuff that I hear nowadays, that's out there really doing really well. I'm not a big fan of that, but there's bands like us that are doing just as good. For instance, Metallica is doing great. Motley Crue's doing great. So that's you can't go wrong with that.
Def Leppard's doing great.
Yeah, they're all doing great.
Yeah, they're all hanging in there. I mean,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're keeping this whole thing alive. The bands like that are keeping it alive.
Striper.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just all getting older, so, if you want to see your bands, you better go see them now and quit criticizing them and just go see them and enjoy them, man.
Yeah.
Because we're not here forever.
That's right. We're not here forever.
So join the club.
You couldn't have said that any better. Yeah, Mike, you couldn't have said that any better, because that's the truth. Get out and enjoy this.
That's spot on, bro.
Go ahead, Dan.
No, that Mikey's spot on. Yeah, I agree.
That's what it's
We're
about.
just all a bunch of humans, Shit. Can't take it to
That's
Mars,
it.
can we?
Yeah, you don't want this music to die.
You
That's
wanna
what I
play
tell
something
everybody. I say,
else?
what are you gonna do? Yeah, let's roll. All right, what do you guys want to? Go ahead, you pick. I mean,
How about
let
You
me
and
pick, I'll
I?
just pick anything. I'll play all 11. Great
Yeah,
song.
You and I's a good one.
Great song. We know Khalil likes that one too. That's his
That's
song.
his favorite.
So
Nice.
let's get that track.
Yeah, that's one of Khalil's favorite songs.
Yeah, that's what he said. And it's a great
Yeah.
song. Track 2, You and I. Hurricane Reconnected, everybody. Let's listen to this. You and I.
Have been faking
Wow.
There you go.
Killed it.
So good, Dan was spinning.
Yeah.
I know.
I was
What's
doing
going
that
on?
with him.
That's it.
I took a little break on the song.
The boat wasn't captain,
They are,
Dan.
That's it. We were hoping that.
what's
He's
really
not on
interesting
the
about this
Poseidon, I don't
song,
think.
and I'm going to talk about it.
Go ahead, Robert.
If you listen, when you again, the vocal parts they connect during the verse, but then you hear the patterns of the drums and the bass also connecting, and they kind of swing. The push and pull swing. It's got that motion through it, you know, really like move, and it's more about the swing of it.
That's why we call it you and I. It's like having sex, you know, constantly moving back and forth.
Great. Have you tried it yet?
I'm going to do that tonight.
That's baby
Right,
music.
right.
It's written.
You be a wine
It's
country,
got
brother.
that.
Yeah.
Grab
That's it.
yourself an avocado chip while you're at it.
That's it.
You
So,
and I.
check this out. So, yeah. So check this out. To kind of add a little bit to what Robert was saying about how the guitars flow with the melody. I mean, in the vocals. Check this out. These guys probably don't even know this, but when I was thinking about my parts for this, because you know there's a lot of tom action going on in there and stuff, right? So the song that I actually gravitated to that vibed me to do these drum parts like that, believe it or not, was Duran Duran, and it was
Cool.
Hungry Like the Wolf.
Oh wow.
And that's
Yeah.
why it
Yeah.
came up.
Yeah, that's cool.
You
Yeah, yeah.
guys didn't even
Yeah.
notice. Yeah. And then there's that other part that goes that right before the bridge where it modulates up. There's a hesitation. Well, I actually stole that from Ringo Starr. So that was.
Hey, that's nice.
Yes, I love it.
I think it was what? Ticket to
Go
Ride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
why
That's cool.
I took that from this. So that's Ringo for all you famous Ringo fans out there. And and Duran Duran, Hungry Like the Wolf. That's where I came up with that in my mind.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, everybody
cool.
has certain things that they hear when they're
Right.
trying to record something. For me, it was more of a Bob Daisley kind of a bass line in it,
That's
and
cool.
or a Nikki Sixx kind of a bass line. That's what it
Right.
reminded me of. So that's kind of what I went for.
Cool.
That's
It
It
great.
reminds me also, Tony. There's reminds me of Ian Twister from The Who.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
parts there's very Who-ish.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Yes. Can't wait to play that one live
Twister.
too.
Who?
Yeah.
That's it.
Who?
And a new word, whoish.
Who?
Who are you? Who?
Yeah, so it's funny, you know, how when you write songs, you know, people always
All
talk
right.
about ripping people off. Well, guess what? The whole world's ripped everybody off. You know what I mean? So,
Well, you know, there's only 8 notes in music.
Right?
8 notes.
That's it.
right. You figure it
And
out.
how many times can you shuffle them around to get something original?
That's right.
That's it.
But we didn't take any
That's it.
or just the vibe. You know, that vibe,
Yeah.
the aggression, the energy that I think that I've heard different, parts of, different people.
Yeah.
It's our influences. I mean,
Yeah.
since way back, you get influenced by
Right.
it's rock and roll. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
maybe
What do you guys wanna
it's
hear
over
next?
abusive, you know? Yeah.
You know what I want to hear?
What?
I want to hear something that's relevant to today. That's Under Pressure. That's what
That's
I want
it.
to hear.
Nice one.
That's it.
Nice one.
It's
That's
relevant
definitely-
to what's going on today.
Good.
And that's the main reason why we put it on this record.
You know, when you guys talk about that song, give us a little background of why you did that, because it's the video is extremely relevant and it ties in with the song. And I'll tell you what, you guys nailed that song. I mean, there's covers that bands do, and you're like, well, you know, that's it's pretty good, but man, this is ridiculous good.
Yeah. and it's an emotional.
Wow.
What really helped
right?
us that, you know,
Dance vocals.
It is.
yeah, and that incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Singing
everybody did an
Bowie and
incredible
singing,
job
you know,
on it.
Freddie Mercury. That, yeah.
it takes
all
a
did a
very
great
special
job.
bond.
It's
Oh,
what
yeah.
we felt, you know.
Yeah. Not everybody
takes
can
a
sing
special-
that tune like that. Not everybody can. I mean, you're playing two parts, man. You know what I mean? You
I
know.
was gonna say, I mean, it takes a special bunch of idiots to take on Queen and David Bowie at the same time, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
but we'll do it. We'll try our best.
Yeah.
So
It's ballsy. You know, I mean, you know,
It's
we
cool,
didn't want
though.
to lose the integrity of the song, and we respect them, you know, and we
That's
love
right.
them, and you know,
Yep.
we were really happy to do that. I know some people are like, wow, why are you putting another, you know, doing a cover? I know some people are weird about covering other people's music today for some reason. I don't know where that all got weird, but okay, fine. But you know what? It's a killer tune. We wanted to send a good message. We did the video with it to produce that message, and so that people can relate in the video of everybody's life and what they all went through. And if anything it could do, I think the video should keep you grounded as a human to realize
Yeah,
what we all
right.
went through. And at the end of the day, we're just one person. We're one human being. That's all we are. That video is very emotional. Did you think so, John?
Oh, I loved it. I love the video. You know, it's like I said, it's moving and it's something that you guys, you know, really nailed here with the message. You know, that song already had the message, but it's nice to hear that message in today's world. But
Keep it alive.
in today's world, it's even needed even more.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know, we
right on,
did that
man.
song. We recorded all the parts during COVID.
Yep.
So, like,
Mm.
we all had to do our own individual camera shots, and
Yep.
you know, like my wife did my camera shots, and I'm sure everybody else got friends to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had to find places, and mine was in my little studio in the house I used to live in, and then in my backyard, believe it or not. I recorded it in my backyard,
Yeah.
and we drove around a little bit, finding interesting sites to do some recording.
Right.
And that's the way we did it. Everybody did all the videography on our own, and then Sean Anthony he put it all together.
Yeah.
You know, Sean did an amazing job.
Yeah. Sean lives by
Yeah.
me in
Yeah.
Chicago here.
Yeah.
I was lucky to hook up with this guy, man. He's an amazing videographer. You know, mine was done in Wisconsin. We actually, Sean and I went an hour and a half up to Wisconsin to I don't know if people who know this or not. There's a pancake franchise that was called Paul Bunyan's Pancake House. So anyways,
I've heard of it.
yeah, it's like a log cabin looking thing. I did my drums in a pancake house. So when you see my drums on the video, they're done in a
That's
pancake
cool.
house.
Oh, wait. That's it.
Converted
I didn't know that.
into actually a music school, but it was a pancake house.
Did you eat
I
any
did not know
pancakes?
that. That's cool.
No, the pancakes weren't there no more. It turned it into a music. It was a music studio that they turned it into, but you could smell the permeated Aunt Jemima pancake sauce.
Yeah.
Now, where else can you get a story other than this? I mean, that's a great backstory on that. You know, you guys we need to
Yeah.
put that in a press release somehow. So,
Well, hey, now
drums
this is what
recorded in
this is
Pancake
for.
House.
Yeah, my drums were, and Sean did mine there, and then he sent out everybody a memo of like, okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, how you're supposed to do it. He gave everybody directions, and everybody followed him really well, and you know, individually. And what's cool is the scape is so different in each of the videos, and he was able to basically put everybody's stuff together cohesively and make it flow. Man, you talk about art. That video is harder than an acting video or any kind of video. That is a tough video to do, and I don't see too many videos done as good as that video that Sean did.
Agree.
Yeah, Sean. Kudos to Sean.
Yeah.
You knocked it out of the park.
Yeah,
Agree.
Yeah.
I'm friends with him on Facebook now too. So
Sure.
yeah,
yeah.
he did a fantastic job.
Yeah, dude, he's on it, man.
And
Some of my scenes, I don't know if you guys
you too, Mikey, man.
the TV show Dexter.
Mikey,
Remember
Dexter, the TV show?
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I like that show.
Actually, when the slice of life used to go out in the ocean, that's here in San Pedro. So I chose. My wife did the video work, Avery, and now yes, where they have filmed movies already. So it's like you can't go wrong, you know. Bosch, Miami CSI's film here. So we just went around to show
Nice.
all those different shows. So we do have great footage. Like he said, I didn't know that about the pancake house, but also Danny was out
I
in
didn't either.
the desert.
How do you want your eggs,
Extreme
man?
Yeah,
inland.
Danny was out in the middle of the desert, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I want my eggs over easy.
No,
Sunny side up.
Hey,
About
Oh,
your
man,
desert, were
yeah.
you worried the mafia was going to come bury you?
Right?
that's it. He
Yeah.
had to sing quickly.
Funny enough, I did see some. I saw some suspicious, dugouts there. But no, that was fun to film. Actually, it was good. Very secluded.
So what's next?
We're going to do Under
Oh,
Pressure.
We got a
Shit, I
got a
almost
comment
forgot,
here.
man. I almost
We got a
forgot.
comment here
After
from
the
Doug.
Pancake House, I couldn't help it, man.
We got a comment in the YouTube from Doug. He said, he said, I want to thank you guys for keeping this thing going. He said, guys like
Oh,
John
wow.
and I live and breathe melodic rock. Doug's a good friend of mine, loves the music and loves what you guys are doing. So we pull together and we definitely want to thank you for doing what you do, man. I say it a lot.
Doug.
You've heard me a million times, but you got to hear it again. Now you get to hear it from Doug.
Good.
All right.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Doug.
it's
We
it's
appreciate you.
Thank you,
guys.
Doug.
Appreciate it.
So here we go, guys. Anybody that hasn't heard this yet, I wish I had the video up here, but Under Pressure, the Queen and David Bowie classic, done by Hurricane and done the right way. This is an amazing take on this song, and it's fantastic. So let's listen to this.
Pressure pushing down on me, pressing down on you. No man has for under pressure that brings a building down, splits a family in two, puts people on the streets. That's okay. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends scream and let me out. Pray tomorrow gets me higher. Pressure on people on the streets. Okay. Tripping around, keep my brains round the floor. These are the days it never rains but it pours. People on the streets, people on the streets. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends scream and let me out. Pray tomorrow gets me high. Turn away from it all like a blind man. Sat on the fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why? It's charity laughs under pressure. We're back and give up one more chance. Why can we give up that one more chance? Why can we give up, give up, give up? pressure, pressure.
All right. It's just you and me. We're the only two left. Rhythm section. I don't see anybody. Where'd they go?
They disappeared. Robert's back.
So did you. You disappeared.
Guys, when I say that is one of the best covers of a song that I've ever heard, I mean that from the heart. I can't tell you how good that is. It's moving. It's everything that you would think if you're going to cover that song would be. I mean, the vocal parts, the rhythm, the guitar, and the video. When people get to see the video that haven't seen it yet, it is amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
they need to go find that video, John.
Right.
Under pressure.
I think we lost Tony's.
Oh, Tony, we can't hear you.
Yeah, we lost Tony's.
Well, I forgot to turn it on.
Yeah,
Here
There
I-
he goes.
No,
That's
what I
what
was
she
saying.
said.
What
That's
I
what
was saying
she
is,
said.
a lot of bands have done cover songs. You know, Zeppelin did it, Van Halen did it. The Beatles did it, the Stones did it. You know, Led Zeppelin. A lot of bands have done cover songs. So there's nothing wrong with doing a cover song. Everybody kind of like doesn't like that, but you know what? If it's a great song, it's a great song, and we want to play it. So that's the bottom line.
Hey, look at Quiet Riot.
Right.
Look what they did.
Yeah. Come on, feel the noise.
I mean, shit, that ain't their song, you know?
I know that's
Right.
Slade's song.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Nobody
But
had a
we're
problem
also
with that one,
fans.
did they now?
Yeah, I know. We're fans of
And,
all
oh,
those
yeah.
bands, and yeah, we're fans, and we love the song.
Yeah.
And why not play it?
Yeah. It's all our favorite band, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I've heard. I can't remember the band. It was one of the '90s bands covered it, and I was listening to it on YouTube the other day. I was like, come on, it's a great song, yeah, but the way you guys did it, I mean, it's just like if you're gonna do a song, you know, make that song explode for the way it was written and the passion it was written. I mean, you're looking at like two of the most incredible frontmen, solo artist bands. I mean, Freddie Mercury and David Bowie doing something, and you guys more than did this justice. Those two have to be
That
looking
was-
down and really smiling at
Yeah,
the
that
way
was
this
the whole
came out.
idea of doing this. You know, we wanted to respect the song. Like Mikey said earlier, we wanted to respect the song and do it justice. We didn't want to, you know, metal it up or anything like that. We wanted to make our version of it, but still stick with the integrity of the song.
Right. And you guys did it. I mean, that's a way that a cover should be. And when you look back at, you know, some of the covers that I think stand out, like obviously White Lion and Radar Love. I love what they did with that song.
Oh, I love that. That was
They're
great.
back
And
out.
and I
Yeah,
feel the
they're
same
back
with
out.
this one. Yeah, I mean, it's you guys did it justice. I mean, that's even an understatement with how
Thank
good
you.
that really is.
Thanks, man.
Thanks a lot, John.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
People, it's listening and get out and definitely watch the video. What is how relevant it is these times because it
Sure.
kind of, you know, like Mikey said earlier, sit down and think and
Especially watching the video.
Yeah.
right.
I'll be
Exactly.
honest with you, I get teary every time I watch it, man. Every time I watch it, I get a little choked up. You know,
It's pretty
like,
emotional.
Yeah,
whew, man,
I do the
it's
same
a deep video, man.
that's right. Put together very well in a tremendous song.
Thank you.
It means so much. That's a great song.
Well, hopefully they'll get
Thanks,
to hear
John.
it, you know. Queen,
Yeah.
you know. I hope it runs past them, you know.
I hope so.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guys in Queen would probably
Yeah.
love it.
Well, I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
So we gotta you got some more stuff going here, guys. I mean, what's the Rockstar Cheater, Under Pressure? You and I, we dropped that. Behind Your Shadow.
Innocent.
Yeah, we heard Innocent Girl.
Oh,
We heard Disconnected.
how about a bit of
Let's
how about
try
a bit of Don't.
Hand of Souls or something like that. Let's try Hand of
Oh, yeah.
Souls.
Okay, we got
Okay, Hand of Souls is a pretty
Yeah,
deep
but-
song. Yeah, Hand of
Let's
Souls
get
is a
that on
deep
there.
song. Yeah, it's pretty much about somebody that influenced you in your life that have passed on, and and in their passing they still influence you in their life, and it could be anybody that somebody knew that died of COVID or just in general dying. So yeah, that's what it's about. It's about, you know, that kind of a thing. You know, everybody has somebody that passed away that still influences them to this day. So that's
right.
what the song is about.
I mean, you can't get any
And also,
better than
Hand of
that. So
Souls
here we go, everyone.
has energy. The bodies have energy.
Yeah.
So when you shake somebody's hand, you actually back and forward. And when those
All right.
people are not around, the ones that you shook hands, you know, but they're around spiritually or deep in your heart. So that's another
That's right.
thought about the song as well.
That's right.
Hands of Souls, all the hands will be shaken and they're not with us anymore.
That right there is that's deep. I mean, that's great to hear, you know, what this song's about. So everyone, this is track 8 from Hurricane's new album, Reconnected. Hand of Souls.
I look at the window from the other side of the room.
That's a pretty
Another
cool
great
song.
one, guys. That is.
Yeah.
That is.
That's cool.
What's great is when you listen to all this, it's all, they're all different in their own way. You know what I mean? It's you listen to the same thing straight. There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of emotion, and when we get to hear what these songs are about, it all ties in. And I think that's cool because, like I always tell you guys, it gives me a better perspective when I listen, when I know what the song's about, and why you wrote it. It's always cool to know that stuff.
Sure.
Different stories.
Big song.
They
Yeah,
have
Mike.
another-
That's it.
Every
That's
song
it.
is a different story. The next song, I would like to hear Robert's song, Wishing Well. That to me is a story about a young boy that has dreams, and he goes to the wishing well to fulfill his dreams. So I'd like to hear that song. It's a real different kind of a song for Hurricane, but it's really deep to me.
Yeah.
Agree.
There might be a couple lotto tickets down there too while you're looking.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Couple of pennies.
Yeah.
Not only tickets, but when.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's the main.
It could be a boy or a girl. It could be either a boy, girl. Everybody has a wishing well, or hopefully they do in their mind. Wish for something, but be careful. You wish will probably come through, and it is a
That's
story. It had to say boy or girl, but yeah, it chose to use. But it is a story, and boy and his father.
Give me 1 second
Which
on
you
this, guys.
prefer?
We gotta load this up.
This was John. This is one of those songs that I don't know if you remember, Robert, but when I was recording the vocals, I basically did it just in one take. It was just one of those days that I was just really connecting with the song, and just I don't know. I just had a thought of my own dad and all that kind of stuff, and it was just one of those songs that came out really easily that one day. And we kind of looked at each other and was just like, we should do another take just in case. So I did another one as well, but I'm pretty sure we just went with the entirety of the first.
Yeah, you really felt that song, Dan. You really felt it.
Oh yeah.
It was just one of those things that happened on that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had to really be diverse with this album too, because he did so many different songs. I'm trying to get the track to load up, guys, and this one doesn't want to load up for some reason.
Huh.
Give me 1
We'll
second.
just have to perform it.
Probably, yeah.
Hey,
That's it.
completely out.
I've got no voice. It's kind of like the surprise song on the album, anyway, isn't it, guys?
Yeah,
It
it's
is very
different from
unhurried,
anything
like-
else.
Yeah,
Different than
yeah.
anything else we've ever done.
Yep.
It's one of Khalil's favorite songs too.
Tony, what's it? Really? What's this? Well,
Let's try
Huh?
this again.
acoustic fretless bass also, so it gets to that feel, orchestration of a cello, that sound,
Yeah.
along with
Daniel's vocal
and
and
I'm playing ukuleles all through the song.
I think actually it's one of Andy Zuckerman's favorite songs on the album too. Actually,
I think we should be good. Can you guys hear me okay?
Are we gonna upload it, John? Is it gonna go?
Okay, let's drop it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. It's in this song about a boy must take this path, the only one I know. So wish me well. Oh, wishing well. Make my dreams come true. I believe in you. Wishing well. Wish me well. Flowers grow, so will I. Only time will tell. You are what you think about. Gonna change my world. Oh, wishing well. Make my dreams come true. I believe in you. Wishing well. Wish me 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 well.
Wow, that's a beautiful song. It really is.
That is.
That's
It
one
is.
of
Very
Khalil's
ethereal.
favorite. Khalil said today that's one of his favorite songs.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, when we recorded it, Andy Zuckman said that's probably one of his favorite.
Yeah.
that's a great way to
It's
close
so
it out,
relaxing
close the
and it
album
takes
out
you to
too.
a different world.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, John.
Like I said, they Dan, they made you work on this one, man. I mean, it's just he's had to bring out everything that he has, and he nails every song. I mean, it's look at the difference of all these. I mean, if you look at Wishing Well, and then you look at Innocent Girl, and then Behind Your Shadow, Under Pressure, all different,
They're all different,
vocally.
right?
Yeah, and he's
Cheers,
I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I guess
Cheers,
he's
man.
on these cruise ships and having such a
I
good
mean-
time. He could just sing anything now.
Yeah,
That's what he was born to do.
no,
That's it.
but honestly, I mean, I know we've spoken about it before, but Kelly's vocals, I mean, they were just killer vocals, so they're always going to be big shoes to fill. But it was good to have an opportunity to kind of put my own twist on a lot of these songs because they were so different, each and every one of them. Obviously made a rock style album, but yeah, there was just different. It was a different take on the songs as well.
Well, I like the take you did on I'm On to
Challenge.
You. So that should be our next song.
Yeah. Good shout.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's like we talked about on the earlier show, 33 on the Billboard charts, and that was the the song that Hurricane, at least
Sure.
they
Sure.
got to see the band.
It was a good, catchy song.
What you guys did,
You had a good drumming on this one.
and little subtle things happen. Go ahead and tell us about that.
Yeah, the way we approached this, Robert and I talked a little bit about it and we performed it. We used to perform it, obviously live, but we always tried to kind of give it that little bit more swagger, even though doing before we recorded it, right? So we were trying to figure out like where to take it. So Robert was like, hey man, I want it to bounce, I want it to be more swaggery, like a more danceable, and just move up and more down. So, we worked on it a little bit to try to find out where we could find that. The tempo is exactly the same as it was on the original. We kept it the same. And all we did was just kind of give it a little bit more grind, man. Just more like rather than you know what I mean? We brought a little bit of the brother in it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
it. That's it.
Yeah, we brought a little soul into the music.
Soul and funk and more of a swagger.
Yeah, so that's what we really changed a little bit in the tune. I mean, the tune is the tune, but we just brought a little bit more spice to make things nice,
Mikey, what's your song name?
West Coast, brother, West Coast.
Mike,
Isn't it baby boy?
Yeah, they call me. Well, they do. They call me two names. West Coast calls me Dancing Mike Hansen, and Chicago calls me Baby Boy. That's my gang.
That's it. Awesome.
It's true, man. It's true. It's not even a lie. It's true.
Yeah.
It's great.
Baby boy.
Yeah, man.
I did a lot of rap records in my lifetime. Yeah. So
yeah. The twist of the song also.
Yeah.
It's set up also so you can dance more to it because that's why I was able to do that. That funk feel. That's just that Miami sound, funk R&B's, and
but
it's
still has
so it's kind of like when you get two records for a DJ, they do stuff. And it worked out really well with all the of the bass guitar with the drums and then the vocals sitting right on top, like really Daniel doing his thing with it.
Well, the first drum part I brought Robert. The first part I brought Robert was this. Hey, Robert, what if I do the drums like this? He goes, "No, it ain't gonna work."
No, that ain't.
Mikey be playing timbales.
And that happened right before.
That's it. When Mikey was telling us about this right in the beginning there, I thought about one of those hula dancers that you used to put on your dash. And it would that's kind of the groove right there.
Bobbleheads.
You had the hula dance
classic
just a minute ago, Tony. What was that little thing you were dangling around?
Oh, that's this thing. This is like my mini-me.
It's a Tony bobblehead.
I've had this thing for years.
He's got Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
Somebody made this for me in Japan when we toured over in Japan and gave it to me. It's a keychain with
Mikey Mouse
of me, and I still have it.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Someone
made one for me.
That's the original.
had one.
Yeah, they did, Robert. They made one for you too.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
One for Jay and Kelly, and
I used to
hang mine on a Christmas tree.
It's the same size, so like a little.
Yeah.
I have pins.
You know, when I went to
one from Mike and Daniel.
when I went to Europe, my wife brought it with us, and she wanted to take pictures of everywhere we went while we were in Europe. So Minnie was there with us. So
That's
we got a lot of pictures of Mini-Me in Turkey and Santorini Island and Mykonos and all these places like that. You know, she brought it and she took pictures of, of us on those islands and on Turkey and stuff like that. And that was just beautiful. Turkey's a bitchin' country. It really is.
That's cool to hear that, those stories.
Yeah.
So here we go, everybody. I'm on to you. The new version. I mean, this was a kicking song in the beginning, man. But these guys really put a great twist on it here. So you all know this one.
Wow. Remember that song? That song is still played on Hair Nation right now as we speak. It's in rotation, the original version anyway.
It definitely is. That's a great song.
Yeah.
How old is that song now?
How old?
Yeah.
88,
Me?
huh, Tony?
84.
Yeah,
when
we
it came out.
recorded it in 85, I think, 86, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
think it was
that album-
86, 1986.
You know,
Yeah. That was off
I
the
know that-
second record, right?
that was over,
Over
the
the
edge.
Edge record.
You know, I know Doug's listening in, and you know, we saw you guys twice here in Pittsburgh on you know, opening for Striper. One was at the Syria Mosque, and the other one was at the AJ Palumbo Center. I'll never forget it because you know, when I got that first record, and I told you guys this before, I had a special order from a place called B&D Records. It was I ordered the cassette because nobody had it, and you know, we saw the ad and we knew you were coming with Striper, so I said, well, we got to get this because this is excellent, you know, and it just from just hearing that first EP and getting that tease and having to own that stuff and then seeing you guys live, it was you know, you have experiences that you don't forget in life, and that was one of them. First time I heard Hurricane.
I have one. As a matter of fact, when we played in Pittsburgh, I pulled up in Pittsburgh the night before, and I walked into the hotel room lobby, and the lady behind the desk goes, "Are you Tony Cavazzo?" And I go, "Yeah, that's me." And she goes, "You better call your wife. She just had a baby."
I remember you telling me that in the interview. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I called her, and she had my son TJ, Tony Jr., TJ. Everybody calls him TJ. And he's a good kid. He does what he's supposed to do, and I love him to pieces. You know, he came out good.
That's
a
cool.
great story.
Yeah,
that is a great story.
It's life on the road for a musician. You have babies when you're on the road, and you don't even meet them until they're like 2 or 3 months old. So when I met him, I walked into my apartment. And he's on a blanket, laying on the floor, sleeping. And I walked up to him and I go, "This is TJ." And my wife at the time, she goes, "There he is," you know, and he woke up and I picked him up and held him, and we've been tight ever since. So
that's
a
cool.
great story. That is a great story.
Good story. I missed all my kids back in those days. That's the life of being a musician on the road. You miss your family.
For sure.
Yeah, especially at that time when you guys hit with when the band started, you know, make some, you know, good headway, and you did that, you know, that Japan tour and obviously the States tour.
Yeah,
but, it's you know, it's really good memories because I remember how great the band sounded live, and you know, and I can't wait to hear you guys live too. Hopefully, I'll you know, I gotta come out. Doug is out in California.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Whiskey. Go out that way. So
yeah. We
You
got
come out
one
and visit,
lined
man.
up. Yeah, you got to.
Yep. For sure.
and I've never
John,
been
where
to
are
a
you?
whiskey
Where are
either,
you
so I,
based out
you know,
of?
I definitely.
You can come hang out
Pittsburgh.
as our guest.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely
Where
want to
are
come
you,
out and see you
John?
guys. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, in Pittsburgh, Robert.
Okay.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard me.
Yeah, we love
Okay, he
Pittsburgh.
did- he heard me, okay.
We had a lot of good rock shows there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we loved having you guys here. Believe me, you got the open invite too. Believe me.
Well,
Cool.
I
Nice.
want to remind the listeners that are still on to follow us on www.hurricanerockband.com. That way they can order albums.
There you go.
And listen to
It'll be released
what we have
tomorrow.
new going on, tour dates. Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah,
Our music videos are on there too, actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening, everybody. Out of here. Get on the website.
hardest
Connect
part
with the
about
guys
this
on
whole
Facebook,
thing-
too.
The hardest part about this whole thing is waiting for the album to be released. That, we're just sitting there waiting, and now tomorrow it's finally going to be released, and that's like a big day for us. It's a huge day for us. So we're looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, I only have 4 more hours. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, you'll be able to upload it
right.
on your Pro Tools or on your phone or whatever.
I'm 2
That's
hours
it.
ahead of you. And,
Yeah.
and John's 1 hour ahead of me. He's gonna beat my ass to the release.
Well, you're ahead of me in a lot of ways, so
Hey, reach around, man. All the way around.
Yeah.
I got the
As
I
long
got
as
the
it's on
tracks
the top
already here,
part,
so
not the bottom.
Yeah, the top bunk. You want the top bunk, not the bottom bunk.
Yeah.
So this really does have to be special for you guys, after 20 plus years and finally getting the band, back out there with new music and everything. And it's I know me as a fan, I'm excited for you, and I know the fans that are listening in and the fans that follow you guys everywhere are definitely going to be excited about this one because it's truly worth the wait.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. We long overdue. It's finally here.
Yeah, we got.
So what do we got?
We listened to pretty much everything, guys. We have what did I miss? I mean, Blind Love, I think we got to do.
Blind Love we still have, and
Don't Change Your Love.
Don't
Don't
Change Your
Change Your
Love.
Love,
Yeah, we
that's
didn't
right.
have that one.
All right, let's roll with that one. You guys want to give us
Okay.
some background on this real quick?
Well, that's a Robert story.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's.
Which one? Blind Love?
Don't Change Your
Oh, Don't
Love.
Change Your Love.
Don't change.
Yeah, don't change your love.
Yeah, it was one of those the songs that I wrote with Rudy Rails back
For the album.
after the storm. To have us play because that's what I really always intended to do, or heard in my head. I knew it was a song, and so it's just about just and it's really cool how it ended up that the first thing that you hear is Daniel's vocal, and that you hear really sets the song up really well.
Yeah.
Scares the shit out of you when you put it on, man. It's like, whoa, this is vocal.
It's an attention getter. That's the key.
I can't wait. That's a great. I think that would be a great opener to open up the show. When we play live, just have them all.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we'll work that out, Robert. It'll be really cool.
Yeah.
You're right. It'll
That'd
be
be really cool.
Yeah.
Cold start.
Yeah.
Yeah, before everything comes up, just have him out there when the stage is black, hitting that open, and then you guys kick it in. It's a great song, too. All right, let's roll with it. Track 6, Don't Change Your Love. Hurricane tomorrow, but you get to hear it first.
I still remember the night we first met, yeah. I still feel the passion, Lord. I still taste the sweat, yeah. I try so hard as not to say what you don't change it up, babe. I want you to say I'm not playing games. Don't change
Yeah.
Don't change your life, babe. I want you to say I'm not playing games. Don't change your life, babe. It's always been right. It's been nothing like. Don't change your life, babe. I want you to say I'm not playing games. Don't change your life, babe. It's always been right. Deep as the night, don't change it all. Don't change it all. Don't change it all. Don't change it all. No, don't change, don't change. Oh, don't change it all, baby. Don't change it all. No, 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 baby. Don't change it all, baby. Don't change for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great song.
Very cool.
It really is. Jeez. It's just
We
amazing.
Very
played that
cool.
one live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we did.
have.
Well, when we first wrote it, it was going to be
Yeah.
called Change Your Underwear.
You'll have to change them after hearing that.
I know, right?
Dude, you know how hopeless I am at remembering lyrics, and now I'm gonna remember that as the lyrics of the song. Thanks, dude. Appreciate
That's
it.
it.
Don't change your underwear. Hey, we could do
Yeah, yeah.
the next Fruit of the Loom commercial, man, or the Hanes commercial with that. Come on, man.
Don't change your
Yeah.
underwear.
Yeah,
That's it.
Hanes, it's your Hanes right here. You know?
that's the Weird Al
That's
version,
it.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Tony,
Yeah,
Tony,
look at
Mel
Tucker.
was talking
Look, all
about
over Tucker.
doing like movies and getting things like that. So you commercial with that song, you're set.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't
We can
change
get
your
that. We can
underwear.
get that going. That'd be
Especially
awesome.
that Fruit of the
Any
Loom,
of
right,
the
Mikey?
songs.
Yeah, man,
That's
you got
it.
that
That's
right.
it.
I'll parade around in my underwear.
Hey, look it, man. If what are they called? Our California
Chili Peppers
band
can do
over
it.
there, Chili Peppers can wear a sock on it. We
Yeah.
can wear underwear, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
the new Fruit of the Loom guys. Hey,
Yeah.
whatever,
That's it.
whatever it takes. I mean, it's the melodic hard rock at its finest.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
So
great.
you guys, we covered the entire album. We got what do we got left? We got what? Blind Love is the
Blind
last
Love.
song.
Yeah.
So tell us about that, guys. Give us some background on that song. Track 10.
That's a Robert and Dan
That was-
song, so let them tell you.
Yeah, it was
There
it was
we
the
go.
first song that
Daniel.
it was the first song that I'd contributed to on the album. Robert had sent me the riff when not long after I joined the band, and the guys were already ways into the album, and so yeah, this was my first contribution. But yeah, and it went through 1,001 different amalgamations of versions of back and forths. But yeah, we finally settled on this to a point. But yeah, I mean, Blind Love. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's just that you don't have the blinkers on, and it's just you've got the one-track mind for someone, and it's not necessarily a choice to be making. But we've all been there, and we've all made those dumb choices.
Yeah, you just jump right in. All right, guys, everybody that's listening. Hurricane,
Here
the
we
new
go.
track 10, Blind Love.
Let's roll it, guys.
your heart. Oh, that love will always hurt you. That love will never tell you the truth. 'Cause you're the only one that I can see. That love will always hurt you. That love will never tell you the truth. 'Cause you're the only one that I can see. Oh, that love's deep as the ocean. That love in a sea of emotion. It flames the fire inside your heart. Oh, that love will always hurt you. That love will never tell you the truth. 'Cause you're the only one that I can see. My love.
Wow, great song.
That is another one. It's another thumper too.
Yeah,
Turn that up and
rock.
blow the headphones out.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's
Yeah.
a cool tune, man.
Yeah, that
I
was
kept
good.
modulating,
about how I
testing
That
to see
ending.
how far I could push Daniel. I kept
That,
modulating.
all night.
and the
You
way,
go around a big circle and come back to the original key.
right? And Robert, you know, the way and was that honestly, it's meant to be an exasperating feel by the end of it because that's just what blind love does to people. It's just draining. Yeah. So I literally feel drained as hell at the end of that number. I was like, shit. But
And where are you at?
that's the point. That's the point. So
I hear
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right. Mikey gets it. And moves.
Oh, I
You
get
would
it
think
real
that at least there was amount. I mean, he sang his ass off through all of the tracks.
Yeah, he did.
well. Just think when he sings them all the show.
I was spent.
This is
No, but I gotta say, John. I gotta say, man, it has been an honor being the new guy. It's been an honor to join these guys, and I'm proud of what we've come up with so far, and it's just the beginning. So I'm pumped.
We are too. We're all proud. We're all proud of each other and all the effort that everybody put into it. And it's really a good thing that we're, can do this. And I hope that everybody enjoys the album. It's going to be released tomorrow, and you'll be able to stream it. You'll be able to buy it, do whatever you want. And it's going to be great. It's a big day for us. It's a huge day after 20 plus years of not having any new music. It's a big day for us.
So, guys, going back to the song.
Also, escape music and music as well, and all the other distribution that we have, like Tony was mentioning earlier in Brazil.
Hellion.
Because that was our intent.
Right.
We market of the whole world to at least have the option to listen to it or not. We just didn't want to just only release in the United States. I believe, is it out also in Japan? Mike or Dan? Japan
It's supposed to be on Spotify and all these places all over the world.
Okay.
Starting tomorrow, according to Khalil, what he deals with, his territory. So
great.
Yeah, you guys will definitely get it in Japan. I'm sure it's Tower Records in Japan. There's a lot of places there to have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That last song, I doesn't even know this either. So, in the chorus, and then going into the guitar solo section, my drum beat in there. Do you guys know where I got that beat from?
Nope.
I'm gonna test my own band. Well, that was from "Pretty Woman" by Roy Orbison.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, I could hear it.
Nice, yeah.
That's what I did. All right, so there you go. There's another.
That's cool, man.
Hey, man, that was a great song, man. That song, "Pretty Woman." So I thought, wow, why not use that? Because that's a killer freaking groove, man. So I reused the
I love what you did with drums on that one,
Worked
man.
out well.
Yeah, it's
Loved it.
weird how everybody has their own thing. My thing was Adam Clayton from U2. That's what my feeling was, and you know, just driving and straight ahead. You know, that was my thing.
Right,
you know,
right,
when
right.
I was playing that song.
There you go. Well, that's
Yeah.
good to know. I didn't know that.
That's cool to hear.
Very cool.
You know,
Wow, what a great little
guys,
hit.
we listened to the entire. Oh, Robert, you're welcome. And we listened to the entire album. Everybody that listened in, 11 songs, fantastic. I mean, diverse, but incredible diversity. I just think you guys put together a cast melodic that
He's gonna enjoy.
which is tomorrow, August 25th. Hurricane Reconnected. Jump on Spotify, anywhere that you could get this. You know, I say just
It's on all
Thanks,
major
John.
drill it into your
platforms.
head that you need to listen to this. Go ahead, Mikey.
Thank you, man.
It's all on.
Yeah,
all
we
major-
love you,
on
John.
all major platforms.
We
Yeah.
love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love you too, guys, man.
Okay.
I can't say how proud I am to be a part of this with you guys and be able to share this, you know, and help to spread the word, because it's
Oh yeah.
you know, like I said, I've been a fan forever, you know, and to hear this music and the things that you guys are doing and the people that you are, you know, I got a ton of respect for you, even more respect now as musicians and as people. And, you know, everybody that has a chance, please listen to this album, follow these guys, appreciate what they do, because it's a band that's for the fans too. I mean, that's all I hear about, you know, how you guys connect. And I think Reconnected is the perfect title for this album. It really is.
Right on.
Yeah. Thanks for
Thank you,
having us on the
John.
show and stuff. And
Yeah.
kick-ass concept. So good luck taking it forward. Thanks, man.
We'll be spreading the word tomorrow too. You guys
Yeah.
get some rest now
Because it's gonna be a
big day.
Yeah, it is going to be a
Yeah.
big day.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, Mel. Thanks everybody for listening in.
We will
Talking
see
to
you in
Fastlane.
Vegas.
Oh yeah.
That's it. I got to come out. And see that. You know, I can't miss that. At the
Yeah.
whiskey too, man.
Yeah.
You might not get me out of there. That's the
As
problem.
our guest, our special guest.
Yeah, I definitely want to
Yeah.
come and see you guys. I appreciate it and get a chance to
John,
meet everybody.
You better get your words memorized, because we're gonna get you on stage and sing with us. So you better know your shit.
Believe me, I
He'll know them better than me. That's for
won't be. Dan, I can't even stand next to Dan. I might just have to mouth the words and that's it. Just let him go. But I'll be there,
Come
guys.
on.
I
Yeah, I tell you
appreciate
what. I tell you what, John, if you want to, before we start playing, you can come out and introduce the band. Come on stage and say, "Hey, I'd like to have a warm welcome for Hurricane. I'm John from Life Talking the Fast Lane, and you can check out my podcast. And this is my band, Hurricane. We love you. We love these guys. And give it up, you know, do whatever you want, you know." I think that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be great.
That would be
Awesome.
awesome. I mean,
Awesome.
yeah, that would be
I'll make that
do
happen.
that for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
and
should.
then when we're done, we're gonna have we got our own Hurricane Big Job rolling papers, so we'll smoke one up.
He's got everything in the arsenal.
You
Look at
heard
this. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, really, Hurricane Reconnected again. Get on the website. Go ahead, Robert. Give us the website again. Let's get that information out there to everybody.
www.hurricane
Hurricane.
official rockband.com.
All right.
Yeah.
In Spanish.
All the links
All
are
the
there.
links are there.
www.rockband.com. That's Spanish.
Glad you
That's
did
it.
that, Robert.
That's it. That's
Right.
Hey.
it. Really, guys. Yeah, best of luck. with this, and
Thank you,
I'll be
John.
talking to you tomorrow for sure, and I'll be spreading the word. We'll get as many CDs into those hands as we can, and let those eardrums blow out as much as we can, because
Yeah.
it's a
Right.
great
And
album.
everybody,
Thank you,
there's
John.
no other questions, right? From the fans, there's no other questions. We're clear on everybody, so we didn't leave any.
Yeah, there's we had people listening in. Just we didn't get hit with a lot of questions, but I'll tell you what, you'll start to see stuff, come in tomorrow, because this is a recording too. So I'll be spreading this out, and a lot of people listen in after the live shows. I mean, so it'll definitely get out there. There's no doubt.
Okay, cool.
And if there's any questions,
good, my man.
I'll be sending it to you. I'll be sending them to you for sure. All right, guys.
Thank you, John. It's our
That's it.
pleasure. We
Yeah.
love you, man.
Thanks, guys.
Love you too, guys.
Yeah.
Have
See
a
you,
good
boys.
night, and Reconnected,
See you,
man.
John.
Let's keep listening.
Yeah, for sure.
Reconnect. See you
All right,
guys.
guys. Have a good night.
So.